All right, guys, good morning. I'm sitting here thinking on my way to pick some stuff up from the store. And is the hobby's thought process on product and cards changing? Because it seems like there's not a lot of cards, at least the better cards, being sold right now or being available for sale for that matter, at least not without a high buy and now price. Are people into cards too high right now and that dips happened and they can't sell it for a decent profit, or can't trade it for another card? I mean, the last 2 weeks now we've had 2 logo mans of LeBron pulled, a logo man of LaMelo, maybe 1 or 2 other Wander 1 of 1 pulled out of a Walmart pack. Like the chase cards that you'd be chasing kind of been hit now. I say you, I mean other people, because some of that product is just ridiculous price-wise. But like, there's nothing right now really fueling the hobby. The football draft just happened. It's gonna be fun to get your new players on your team. Yeah, that's super great. But there's no guy that you go, this guy might be can't miss, and he's gonna be a superstar. And if he is, get it, Corvette. If he is, he's probably gonna be an offensive lineman, defensive lineman, cornerback. Maybe one of these wide receivers becomes perennial. I think maybe 2 of them have a really good chance that, if you all pros, I don't see a guy that's going to be a record breaker in the league type deal right now, but you got to wait till they play and see what they become. That's fair. The Kenny Pickett thing, I don't see it. They can hype him up. He's going to be the most sought after quarterback probably out of the class right when the first product drops, but outside of that, I'm not touching it. If I end up opening some product up and getting that, I'm moving my Kenny Pickett's for something from this year or the year before. And I think that's where everybody's going to end up going, is to 2021, 2020 and backwards when this new product comes out. Because I'm not going to go stand in line at a Walmart for a product drop for 2022 football. I'm just not going to. There's just nothing for me to really chase. It almost feels like I might be taking an entire year off unless something really pops and forces me to want to get into the product. But I don't see it right now. I'm actually enjoying baseball, and then I've gotten into a couple of national treasure breaks, player breaks, which are extremely long odds. I did get lucky on 1 set of them, but I can't get into a regular random because the price is ridiculous. So for me, so I just can't do it. But I don't know what y'all are doing out there. I know CardQuest Andy over there put a poll out about what people are selling cards for, how much they're making, kind of. It's like a feeler, and the majority of the people right now have answered that they're not selling anything. So you would think if they're not selling anything and other people are not selling anything, that there would be a demand for those cards and they would be having prices go up, and we're not seeing that happen. So I'm trying to figure out like what's fueling the hobby right now outside of breakers, ripping, and then hoping to hit cards, big cards. Because right now that's the only thing I see that's fueling the hobby. We got high-end product out. The other issue I have is the product, that because it has fake patches and logos in it, it can all be nice. And that's what we're seeing now. Extremely nice product all the time. So like Panini 1. I think it's a great product. I like it better than a lot of the other stuff. National Treasures is out. We'll have Flawless. Select actually looks good when you hit the big stuff. But it all looks good because they don't have to have a game-used jersey, because people are willing to pay these stupid prices for these cards that are autographed with fake patches. And it's basically, at that point, what looks the best. If it looks good, then yeah, people are going to buy it and they're going to want it. But realistically, for what we've always expected out of an RPA and stuff like that in the past, no longer exist. Even the logo mans now look horrible because they're not sewn. So it's like it loses appeal because you start losing what was real to a card. And the sticker autos being everywhere, and some sticker autos are done well, some are done bad. I opened up a Bowman box of or fat packs, 5 fat packs the other day. I say other day, that means yesterday. I'll have that video, I'll put it out. But I hit a sticker Bowman first auto, and just something about it. It's just certain cards the sticker works good on, and certain cards it does not. And I don't know if they go back to like in the early 2000s where they were inlaying. They had the silver. For some reason, I do like the silver stickers way back in the day. I don't know why. Maybe because they're kind of holographic. It helps add to the card or pops on the card. Where when they're trying to hide it with the hologram behind it, I just feel like they need to do something with the sticker if they're gonna, and they're going to keep using the stickers. But they need to do something to help alleviate making it just feel so foreign. And it's been going on now for a while, and I'm not really used to it. And I don't think the hobby is overly used to it either. And it's getting to the point to where really on-card stuff is not just because a player touched it, because it looks better. It looks natural. You know, Heritage, for instance, does on-card autos. And they're done great because it feels like an auto you got in person, honestly. Not a staged, here, sign here, perfect, blah, blah, blah. It's much more organic, and I really like that about Heritage. And Heritage is a fun product to open, but it's one of those products also you can open it and you don't really get anything, and you feel like you got cheated a little bit. And then you can open it and hit an auto. Even if it's not a great auto, you still hit an auto. And they have a lot of dud type autos in that type of product, but you also got the bangers. So that's just part of the game. And we've noticed right now with Topps and Bowman product and stuff like that is retail seems to be hitting better or harder than hobby at this point. And hobby's very expensive. And retail, for the amount you can buy in retail versus a hobby box, I think you may do better in the retail at this point. But you know, how long is that going to last? And then when Fanatics fully takes over, what's that going to look like? I think there'll be a big switch again, big change. What do they guarantee? What do they do? You know, everybody wants to put some special sparkle card into a pack, like the Topps UEFA that I just bought and opened one of those. You get 4 foil sparkly cards. They are really nice cards. You can obviously hit autos and things like that out of them. But I'm still up in the air on soccer for the United States. I think it'll have a bunch of peaks and then it just drops and then it's like a dead pulse. And then boop, all of a sudden it has life. I still don't know the long-term effect on that, because until soccer is like kind of morphing into the United States, it's only big when there's, you know, championships going on, or you know, different things, different stages in order to get to a final. That's when it becomes big. But other than that, or if it's a national event, a national worldwide event that's going on like the Olympics and stuff like that, that's completely different as well. We have such a detachment to that here. Like I could see F1 picking up more than soccer over time, just because I feel like even though soccer is played all the time, not the same players always play all the time. And it's really weird, and we just don't like it over here as much. It's too much for us to try and comprehend. It's like trying to understand cricket could last for days. It's just, I don't, at that point you lose me. But all right, guys, also Lightning won last night, thank God. We are forcing a game 7. Hopefully we just pick that up and go. I'll tell you this though, Austin Matthews and Taveras are playing out of their mind. They are trying to will that team to win, and I don't know if they could do that to the Stanley Cup. Obviously, nobody wants to have to go through Tampa to get there, just because we've already won 2 in a row, and we're just a really good team all the way around. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully win this game, move along, and just keep going, try and get that 3rd Stanley Cup and create that little dynasty type deal that usually comes with that type of stuff. But all right, guys, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of any of this stuff that's coming out. And it's Friday, so have a good weekend. There will be a Clearwater show this weekend, so I'll be going to that. So I'll have my normal card video there, and I hope everybody is doing well. See ya.